I'm gonna give YouTube a second because last time the video started and I was already midway through my sentence. So I'm just gonna give it a second to catch up. How is everybody doing? If the music is too loud or too distracting, I can either lower it a bit or take it off completely. Let me know. Okay, welcome to another stream where we continue to work on our learning management system built with Laravel, Livewire, and Filament. We are going to continue our work from last week. We managed to create a couple of tests for the billing, for the premium section, where we tested that we can create a new subscription for users. We have all the plans put together, but today I'm going to create one new test because I saw a comment from another user that saw the Stripe video, and he made a point that since we have a lifetime price scheme, so we have two subscriptions and one lifetime membership, where the user can just pay once. But if the test that we have only tests the subscription part, so we're going to create a new test, another test, to make sure that we can also perform a one-time payment and everything is going to look good on the back end. Federico Castañeda represent. Hi, how you doing? From Chihuahua, Mexico. So glad to have you here, man. I'm gonna say it again in case everyone else, in case you're just joining. I'm so happy that you're happy. If the music again is too loud or too distracting, let me know, because I can't hear it. I can just see the little bar going up and down. But if it's too distracting or too noisy, just let me know and I can just turn it down or turn it off. But yeah, let's get going. A couple of updates from last week. I think I ended trying to make the join premium button work, but I was doing something weird where I was trying to do something like click in a button, and that's Livewire. That's not, I'm sorry, that's Alpine, not Livewire. So that wasn't working. So then I tried using the same method here, using wire click, and then trying to call the route method, but in a button that doesn't work because it's trying to look for a method that's called route in the component, not using the route method from Laravel. So what I end up doing is, since I don't want to create just another method just to redirect the user to another page, I just took all the classes from the button component, put them in a link, and use the good old echo from Blade, and that's it. I did that for the two buttons, and this is how it looks. It still looks like a button, but now you can click on it and it'll take you to this pricing page that looks horrendous, but we are going to fix today. Okay, let's start with the test. Let's get that out of the way. So just to show you what we need to test. In fact, let me show you the code from the other video so that you have the idea of what is it that I was doing. So that other video has a checkout controller where I was doing the subscription part. This we already have in our project. We have a new subscription where the user, we are testing the new subscription method. But we also need to test the checkout one, because the checkout one is for a one-off payments. So we need to test this scenario as well, where you call checkout, pass an array of items. In this case, the item is the plan that we are trying to acquire and the quantity. And then webhooks and all, Laravel will take care of keep the database up to date. But yeah, let's test the checkout. Save this and let's open, it was pricing test, I believe. Pricing test. Also, let's make sure that everything is working before we move on. Get my head out of the way. Better. So let's do best and make sure that all of the tests are passing before, oh, I have Xdebug turned on. I'm so sorry. Let me turn that off. It's because I moved from version, oh yeah, I know. Stop, please, stop. I have to switch from, I think 8.2 doesn't have Xdebug, let me check. Yeah, it doesn't, okay. Okay, 62 tests, all of them passing, perfect. Let's move on to the new one. So we can create subscriptions. So I'm going to copy this. Probably it's the same thing. Just going to paste that here, and it can create, not create subscriptions. How do I call this? It can create. Let's say one-off payments, just to get going. Perform. I always get so hung up on the naming. I just want it to be perfect. Ogi Sutrisna. Ogi Sutrisna. I'm dyslexic. Hello, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining me. So yeah, can perform, let me see, can perform one-off payments, create a user, config the product. All of this is in the configuration file. Instead of calling new subscription, let's call checkout. And as I said, checkout takes an array of items. In this case, it's going to be, it's not the pricing model. We can take this off, and then the pricing lifetime is going to be inside an array. And that's going to be quantity of 1. I'm guessing it's going to work the same with the create. And just pass payment method, hopefully. And then I expect the user to be subscribed. I don't know if it worked. It's going to work with product, but let's see. Route home. Where am I using route home? I have tried Bolt. In fact, yeah, I have tried it. It's very convenient. Although, if I'm doing testing, specifically testing library components, maybe I haven't looked into it too much, but how do you test a Vault component? How do you test a Vault component? Because you have to mount it. You have to do livewire mount and pass the class name. But in the case of a Vault, in the case of a Vault component, you don't have a class name. So how do you test it? So I've been using regular LiveWire components and classes when it comes to testing. When I'm not doing testing, I go straight to Vault. But if you figure out how to test a Vault component, do let me know down in the comments. And while you're there, give it a like. Route home. Where am I using a route home? Anywhere. Pricing test, line 40. Oh, what? Are you trying to redirect me to somewhere? Huh. So strange. Let me reference the documentation real quick. Maybe there is an answer here. All the way down. Testing. Nothing here. I hate it when you do this. Sheer stripe. Let me see that checkout. Quick start customers, payment methods. Changing prices. Selling products, maybe. So is the checkout? Apparently it's expecting a second parameter. Isn't it the same case on subscriptions? Selling products, selling subscriptions. Huh. It's using in subscription is using the same checkout method without the first parameter. Okay, easiest way to figure this out is just to add a route, a home route. Let's see. See what happens if I just create a home route. Wait, can I just name this home? Or just name the courses home? I'm gonna change that later, but I just want to test this. So let's call this home for no particular reason other than just to see if the test changes the error. You're being weird. Okay. That didn't work. Let's try something else. Instead of calling this home, I am going to pass a second parameter with the actual success and cancel URL. So success URL, is that how you call it? Yeah, success URL. And that to courses. We have one called courses, right? Yep. Was I trying to name the... Oh my God. Sorry. I was trying to name a named route. Okay, so the error changed. So yeah, it's expecting a route, but I don't like calling the courses one home. So I'll come back to you in a second. Let me just undo what I did. So what if I do pass success? Oop. Same one for the cancel. Okay. Call to a member function, create or get striped customer on string. Okay, this is even weirder. Customer options. So it's treating the owner as a string. Why is it treating the owner as a string? It's calling this create method. I don't get this. Well, I'm gonna have to leave the test for later. I don't want to get hanged up on this for too long if I want to move on to other things. So I'm gonna research this and come up with a solution. So let's put a pin on this test for now. And let's move on, because I do know that this works outside of a test. But I guess I have to figure out the test. Owner is a model, maybe user. You mean that just follow this rabbit hole. So F12. This is going to, the checkout function receives the items, and then it's calling the checkout customer this, I don't know what that is, but it's calling create, and this is where it's failing. Calling create in items, payload, array filter. Where are you using items? Line items, yeah, that's an array. And then mapping. And then calling, here is where it's starting to fail. This owner, where is this owner referring to? That is interesting though. This owner is coming in as a string for some reason. Don't do this at home. It is a class. So owner is a class. It's the user class. So what do you mean you're calling that on a string? Okay, let me run that again one more time. This is not a string. This is a user class, unless you're calling it from somewhere else. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get to the bottom of it maybe later. Again, let's not get hung up on it for too long. We got things to do. Put a ping on it. And let's move on because I do want to change this page. It looks horrendous right now. Also, I want the billing link once you're signed in. So let's work on that. Since I already created this page, I'm not going to do that twice. So I'm just going to go bring that from the other project into this one, but I'm going to put it in DD, the user in the test method. Well, I ran the test and the test is drilling down into that. So whatever is getting there is a class. I did the DD on the line before the place that it's failing. And it's saying that it's a string. When if I DD that, the owner variable, it's clearly a user class. So I can DD the user on the test method, but that's like surface level. Right at the end of when it's failing, I'm doing that DD inside the cashier code, and it's telling me it's a user class. So he's being weird. I'm going to, let's see, I can create, that's a component already. Let me see. Pricing, it's already a component. I already have a blade, so let's bring the design into this. Yeah, I know, weird, right? I'll figure it out. Not today, though. Have things to do. Yeah. Let's bring the template from here, which is where? Pricing. Yep. Let's take all of this. I don't need the header though. Just this. If you're wondering where I'm getting this, it's from the Stripe video. The project from the Stripe video. I don't remember if I uploaded that code though. Did I? I think I did. If I didn't, let me know, and I can share that in the description of this video. But you'll be able to find this once I'm done. So let's copy this. What are you doing? Copy this. Get back here, and I have to change those values though. Can I get rid of this div? Probably can, yeah. Okay. Subscription plans, blah, blah, blah. Monthly, this will be... It's going to stay on this price, and this is going to be instead of a whole value, this is going to be prices, I think. Pricing monthly, was it? Yep. Pricing monthly. And given that this is a library component, we can probably get away with this. Oop, not that. This, and do away with the brackets. Might be wrong, might be not wrong, we'll see. Pricing monthly, and the next one. I think I'm wrong. This would be if the A tag would be a library component, right? I guess we'll see. This is the yearly. And I ate a square bracket here. Maybe I was right. Maybe not. Anyway, so now I have to change the colors because this is not matching up with the rest of the theme, which is orange. Which one do you like best? Orange or blue? I'm kind of leaning towards blue. Even changing everything to blue. This black is kind of an eyesore right now. Let's try the functionality of these buttons before we move into the nitpicky things. So when I click on this, right now this is an href. Should be this. href. So if I click on those, it's going to tell me there is no checkout route, which should be a good error. And nothing's happening. What if instead I do this? Okay, yeah. I was actually wrong. Okay, so there is no checkout. This is supposed, instead of going to a route, this is going to do the subscription and checkout here. So we can go to the component and let's add a method called checkout. There is a method already. Cool. So let me do a bit of copy pasting here again from the other project. Since I know this already work, I'm gonna copy this functionality and put it in the checkout method. Now plan is going to be the pricing ID. And instead of comparing it to a string, we use this pricing monthly. Was it monthly? No, this is the one-off payment. This is lifetime. We don't have a request, so we can just do auth. And this is the pricing ID. Again, we don't have a request, so auth, user, new subscription. This is the product. We don't have a product here. We can just access that with config stripe. Yes, stripe product. Pricing ID. And we can deal with this in a minute. It's no, not right now. Let's take the user right back to courses. Same with the cancel URL. We'll create a new cancel URL later. For now, stay in place. Now in the pricing, instead of using href, we can use wire click. Wait. try like this. Thought, oh yeah. What if I just do, can I do this and then call that method? Man, why am I forgetting how to use Livewire all of a sudden? Yeah, no, it's gotta be wire click. Okay. Wire click, prevent. Okay. Wire click, prevent, and this would be checkout with the pricing. We can get rid of this. Okay, that is the lifetime access. Let's do the others. I'm gonna copy this whole thing. This will be the yearly subscription. And monthly. Good. Let's give it a try. Nothing happens. Why? Pricing is not defined? Are you sure? Do I have to do this pricing? That seems stupid. It's right there. What are you talking about? You know what? Let's make it even simpler. Me to log in. Why? Well, I need to be logged. Oh, that's a problem. That is a problem. What happens if I do? Oh, yeah, because I did the testing. If I... Have you ever been dumb? I did this testing where if you're not logged in, you have to register, right? So it's doing what I'm telling it to do. So yeah, let's not register. I'm already registered. So let's log in. So let's try that again. What? Config. Really? Did I not type the G? Where is it? Where did I put that? Jesus. Not just dumb, but blind. All right, one more time. No such price monthly. Man, you're getting my nerves today. Must be tired or hungry or both. Again. Yay! It worked. All right. So yeah, seems to be working fine. I already have a card. Do I? No. That's 42424242424242. Isn't that beautiful? Now, I'm officially a subscribed user, so let's get rid of this right here, and let's get a billing button somewhere here. So I think it should be in the navigation component. And let's start with the one at the top. This one. And we can say if, and I think this is how it works. Auth user subscribed. If not, no, actually, yeah, if not. Although we should switch the text. Nah, let's just leave it like that. Just hide it all together. That's one. Let's copy this. And down here, join premium. Maybe the whole thing. Still there. Why? Okay, real quick. I'm not in the I'm not in the component. Oh boy. False. Why is it false? Do I not have the web? I don't have the webhooks. I'm so dumb. I don't have the webhooks, right? Okay. But yeah, it worked, but I don't have the webhooks created. So I need to do that. So that there was no way for Stripe to let my user know that it is subscribed. So yeah, that makes sense. Let's create those. It should be already created though. I know there are webhooks in Stripe. But they are for a different project. While that is logging in, let me go back to installation, configuration, payments, subscriptions, handling, Stripe webhooks. And there is the command. Yeah, there's just one, so I have to create another for this project. Go back to courses in the meantime, and in the terminal, let me open one here. Let's say PHP artisan cashier webhook. So that should have created a new webhook here. There it is. And the routes are already configured down in our application. So let me try this. Let's go to subscriptions. And let's cancel. There it is. Let's cancel this one. Cancel. Immediately. Can I delete it? Thought I could. Use subscription. Events. There is no delete anywhere, so I guess just being cancelled is enough. Yeah, it's gone. All right, let's try that again. But now, oh, and I have to run I have to listen for those webhooks locally as well. So I'm gonna do this in a new tab, probably. Let's do it here. I'm gonna use this window here, and if I remember correctly, it was stripe listen. There it is. Forward to Laravel LMS. Probably need to log in first though. .test. Well, I do need that key though as well. I don't have that key yet, so I'm gonna need this key. I need to put that in .env. I think that's the name. Let me confirm. Let me open the Stripe. Did I publish this file? I don't think I did. Let's just check the documentation real quick. Maybe in the configuration. API keys. Yeah, Stripe. Whoa. My monitor turned off. Stripe webhook secret. That's the one. I'm sorry. I was getting a call. So, okay, I have this webhook. And now that I'm listening to it, I can go in okay, so I'm listening to the webhooks. My subscription is canceled. So I should be able to go back and try that again. Join premium. Let's try sign up again. And subscribe. Hey Target, how you doing? Thank you for joining me. Okay, navigation still not working. So now let me check the user though. So I have two. It's the instructor, and that's me. So that'll be user find one. And let's check user subscriptions. Empty. What happened to the webhook? Payment succeeded and it's here. User is billable. Are there no subscriptions at all? Should be a subscription model. Yeah, this is weird. How is it not working? I'm trying to get the payment or the subscription to work on the Laravel LMS. It worked perfectly on the Stripe project, but for some reason it's not working on this one. Webhooks are running. I can see the payment completed on the webhook, but it's supposed to create a subscription record for my user, but there is none. And that's infuriating. Can I check the database real quick? Let me see. New. SQLite, 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 SQLite. Where is it? Here. This is database, SQLite, open, test. I have to give it a name. Can you connect? Yeah. Subscriptions. There is one. For which user? User ID 2. Who is who? That is who? Users. Yeah. Oh, bloody hell. There it is. Why is this giving me false though? Subscribed. Oh, I have to give it the product. This right here. That's confusing. Type is not, well, type is actually the product that you're supposed to be subscribed to. So let's go back here. Navigation, where's navigation? Close a few things. Boom, 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 navigation. So if I check for subscribe, I can't just leave that empty. I have to check the product. So the product should be config. I'm just checking for any subscription at this point. So stripe.product. Because all of the pricings are under one single product. And if we check the table here, and we check subscriptions, this is the type. And that's the product ID that I need to check for, which I already have in my config file. If I do this, it's hopefully working now. No. Maybe this is not, okay, so I have to do this exact same thing on the desktop version. Where is it? Here. Booyah. Okay, so button gone. Let's try billing. Well, yeah. There should be a billing link, but only if you are subscribed again. In that billing link, let's check the documentation real quick because I keep forgetting. Check the billing section here. Payment methods, subscriptions, checking status, checkout, invoices, handling payments. Where is it? I'm sure it's here. Here, billing portal. So it's just a simple redirect. This is all hosted in Stripe. So I just have to use this method. Let me make this a little bigger. So I have to use that method in a, where do we put it? So we have pricing here. We have render, we have checkout. Let's make another function. Let's call it billing. What do we need? Nothing. So this should return out user redirect to billing portal. Right? Save that. But this should not be in the pricing. This should be in the navigation component here. And just to make sure that this is not going to crap out when we are not signed in. Here or here? No, here. That's fine. So, no, wait. Let's leave it like that. So now let's head down here, profile, logout. Let's make another one. This is for the desktop. Let's call it billing. It's not a route. It's not a route. In fact, we cannot make this to use wire click. Prevent. And let's make this only visible if I guess it's 2 checks. You have to be logged in. Well, this is only going to be showing if you're logged in because of the auth. So if auth user subscribed again, and let's do the same thing down here on the mobile version. Although now we need a responsive link. Okay, I should do it. Oh, billing. What now? I am subscribed. Why are you not showing it? Oh, come on, dude. Okay. Let's see if it works, at least. Click on it. You need a route home again. Why do you need this? Where do you need this? Don't even know the parameters for this. Let's check user. Again, billable. Manages subscriptions, I guess, or invoices. One of the two. Let's check this one first. Yeah, that was the one. Redirect to billing portal. It needs a return URL. Apparently. Okay, so back to navigation. Use return URL. Whatever. No? Why? Are you kidding me right now? I did use prevent. It's kind of loading the whole thing. Did I not use prevent? Yeah, wire click prevent. Should I not use wire navigate then? This one won't work. Okay. Come on, do it, do it! You didn't do it. What's wrong with you? Yeah, it's not taking me there. I have to see why it's not letting me go anywhere. Anywho, we are halfway there, at least. I just have to iron out a few quirks and brush it out a little bit. I know it works. I've already done it. I don't know why it's been so difficult this time around. But let's just put a pin on it for next week. I will try and do more research. I think the lack of rehearse today was the thing that killed me. But yeah, if you for some reason found this video helpful, just consider give it a like. At least you I hope I hope at least it was somewhat entertaining to see me just burn my head on this. But yeah, we'll come back strong next week and we'll just move on this part into something else more interesting. And I guess I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for joining me, and bye.